Alright, so we're going to get into the news right now. We've got a brand new official update about Outriders that it is available for preload on Steam right now. We're going to go over also those launch times. When can you actually start playing Outriders? We have a new tweet about that. Plus, some brand new responses from the Outriders team. And one of the most requested features about marking your inventory, being able to dismantle your stuff. A new exciting update about that. Yes, People Can Fly is really listening and is very in tune to the community. Also, there are some new concerns arising as well about disappearing weapons in the inventory. It looks like that bug is rearing its head once again. Is it rare or not? We're going to talk about that as well. Hey everyone, what's happening? Overworld Games here. Hope you're doing good, and let's dive straight into the news right now. Yes, Outriders is available for preload on Steam. They also have the final confirmed system requirements for playing Outriders, including the minimum, recommended, and ultra settings. As you can see right here, if you want to pause the screen right now and take a look-see in more detail, you can go ahead and do that. Just let me know if you guys are ready to rock and roll with this game. Now, as well, we have the launch and release times. If you want to take a look at that, you can go ahead and pause the screen right there, but you can see how it says console versions will unlock at your local midnight at on April 1st, excuse me, and PC will release according to the map below. So there are the launch and release times right there for you all. Now, also, they did have some answers to some questions from the community. Here's one of the questions. Let's take a look, shall we? So we have this from Ignacio, who says, do we need to keep the demo installed for the transfer of our save from the demo to main game, or is it handled in the back on your end, or what? Just play safe? Outriders did confirm you do not need to keep the demo installed. Your profile is saved on our back end. So there you have it. So you don't need to worry about that. Now, the legend says, guys, please let us change the dismantle button. I hate having to click my analog stick in on every item. Get this. They say this. The full game will have a mass marked based on rarity option. Freaking sweet right there. So that is 100% confirmed. Now, also, I wanted to note, for those of you that are wanting to be able to find a team to play with, I have a Discord for you all. So if you are wanting for like, a group, or if you need to find a farming tactic, or maybe someone that's playing World Tier 15, what have you, I have a Discord. Check it out in the description below, and I hope you guys join up. I will be in there welcoming you. Now, let's keep going. We have another important public service announcement that, yes, the new NVIDIA Driver for Outriders is out today. Do not forget to download it. It is out with specific support for Outriders launching, including DLSS. So go get it. Make sure you have that downloaded and that you are ready to go. Because, yeah, you do not want to be caught off guard and having to download all this stuff on launch day for sure. Now, this is an interesting one right here. It says, after preloading the game, now it says there's an update available, but nothing happens. As you can see here, there's a video. Now, it is confirmed that we will be getting a day one patch. This here is most likely going to be a patch that actually activates the game. But again, we're going to be getting a day one patch, which is going to be further improving the game, and also a bunch of other patches post-launch as well. And yes, people are already receiving their Outriders copies as well. That trend continues. Day one edition right here on the PlayStation 5. Let me know what platform you will be gaming on when it comes to Outriders. Right now, my main is PS5, but I have a lot of characters leveled up between Xbox and PS5, and everything's crossplay, so that's really cool. That's one thing that is freaking awesome about Outriders. Now, also, this is the biggest concern facing Outriders right now for sure, is the fact that this inventory bug seems to still rear its ugly head, as indicated right here. Let's see. I am Legend 091 says, lost all my legendaries on my Trickster. I had all my legendaries a few hours back. Now when I log in, they are gone. It's not like I earned them recently. They were there since 20 days on my character until a few hours back. It is very heartbreaking that this happened 2 days before launch. So this is a little concerning, and he's not the only one. We have Payet who says this: my character inventory and gear were wiped. I was grinding co-op Terra Infirma with my friend. After a run, I respawned and my character was invisible. After about 30 seconds, my character appeared, but did not have anything equipped, and my inventory was blank. I restarted my client, and still my inventory and character had no gear. With the latest patch restoring some people's legendary, is there a way to get the legendaries rest of my inventory back? Any help would be greatly appreciated. There is actually a thread you can go to if that does happen to you. There's an entire support system that People Can Fly does have in place. It does seem like this error right now, this glitch, is rare, and I really hope that it stays that way. But it's very good news that People Can Fly right now has in place a system where you can report a problem. They also can track your account on the back end and restore your stuff for you. So what I think is going to happen in the future, and we've already seen this before, is they restore legendaries for a lot of the accounts that they see where legendaries suddenly go missing. So what you will probably see with this game is, that rare bug rear its ugly head, and then they do these restores until they squash the bug completely. But as long as this remains a very rare bug, that's just how they're going to have to do it, it seems. Now, also, I've seen this feedback from the community as well. Super Shadow Star says this: I have issues finding the dot sometimes, so I hacked the game with some scotch tape and a marker. Freaking hilarious. So he literally puts a reticle, basically, as scotch tape and a marker on his actual computer screen or TV screen. So I have seen this very, time and time again, I guess you would say, where people are having trouble seeing the dot in the center of the screen. A lot of you guys are requesting a customization option where you can actually go into the game settings and choose your reticle and change that up. Let me know what you guys make of that. Do you think People Can Fly should add something like that in the future? Honestly, yes, I do think they should definitely consider that. Now, this is really cool, and I totally agree with this post here. Dr. Bablu says this: grinding legendaries and getting them feels like getting an exotic in Destiny 1 Year 1. He says, I wonder if legendaries are going to become really common as Outriders continues. That's one of my fears going forward, because, if they become too common, they aren't legendaries. Now, one thing that we did not get to experience with the actual demo were purples. So that's an entirely different rarity that will be added into the full game. And I think it's going to actually change the game quite a bit, because blues are already impressive. But when we get to purples, that should add a lot more variety into the rotation of loot that you receive. And, I have started over characters that don't even have legendaries on their class or, profile. And the blues alone, in my opinion, are really cool. And you get those perks associated with the weapons, so you can still break down those weapons for future crafting and things like that. All right, now it's time to go over your top comments. You better believe it. One thing I'm super excited for that we are seeing right here are the expeditions. I cannot freaking wait to get into these and also get into the challenge tiers. All right, so I did a recent video that was called This Changes Everything. Don't play without knowing this knowledge. Let's see what you guys had to say about this. This is a really good video about how world tiers and challenge tiers will affect your item level, your item basically level cap, if you would, and also how you can keep pushing that further and further by combining world tier and your challenge tiers together. And also, you really need to know that knowledge. So in my opinion, check out the video in the description below to learn about how you can get the best of the best in terms of loot during your playtime. All right, Univon says this right here: who else pre-ordered and have been ready for it for the last few weeks? Hell yes. Malazin says, anyone else wish there was 30 days this month and not 31? LOL, hyped big time for April 1st launch. I am so freaking hyped over here. I've been preparing. Now, Atrin says this: bro, these devs are on another level. They really care about their game, and it shows. You know what? Another thing about that is this team, People Can Fly, they're based in, of course, Poland, which you got to remember another company is based in Poland, and that is CD Projekt Red. So they have more of like, in my opinion, a intimate look into what happened to CD Projekt Red. And it probably like took them back and like, you know what, we don't want to become a CD Projekt Red. Damn, this company's going through it. But yeah, it's that I really do think that has influenced some of their decisions as well, and they want to, you know, play it nice and steady and slow and safe, which I recommend most companies doing at this time. Even EA is backing off of the live service stuff. All right, so that does it for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, more Cyberpunk updates will be coming today. I might drop another Outriders videos, so whatever you do, turn on the notifications. And yes, we are so freaking close to launch. I'm going to be rocking my Trickster, I think. I have been playing with the Devastator, which, by the way, is another freaking insane class. So I'm torn between those two. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you all next time. Take care.